Morning all, welcome back to the channel. I'm in Bushy Park today in London. I haven't been here before, so I'm really looking forward to having an explore. I'm with a few photography buddies and we're just going to have a wander around and see what's about. Already seen a heron, which was great, got a little bit of footage and some stills. And Bushy Park is one of those London parks that's well known for deer as well. Now, it's not deer rutting season, that's in about a month's time, so we're not here to do the deer rut, although lots of people do come to Bushy Park for the rut. We're going to see what we can see. As I say, already got a heron, which was brilliant. We're going to keep an eye out for maybe little owls and stuff like that, lots of water birds, and inevitably we will photograph a few deer, I'm guessing, as well. And as I say, it's before the rut season, but the male should have antlers and look pretty majestic actually. So we've got lots of photo opportunities. It's brilliant weather, the sun's shining, and we're here reasonably early, got here more or less when it opened, had a quick cup of tea, and we're going to have a wander around now, see what we can see. And there's loads of parakeets here as well, as you can hear in the background. So parakeets everywhere, lots of water birds, and there will be a fair few deer as well, I should imagine. So I will speak to you in a little while. The day got off to a really good start and we had a fantastic day's photography actually, but towards the end of the day I witnessed a piece of animal behaviour that I've never seen before in my life, and I probably will never see again, and I managed to get a few stills. So if you stick around to the end of the video, I'd really like to share those photos with you. As I say, it was a fantastic piece of animal behaviour and I was really privileged to see it. We've moved round to the second lake, or it's really one lake joined up by a little causeway, but again there's lots of water birds. I'm shooting with my 180-600 zoom lens and my Nikon Z8 because I don't really want to carry the big prime lens around, and we're going to be doing a lot of walking. So if I spin you around, I'll show you the lake. It's looking really nice actually. So we'll come round here and that's the bit of the park, and here's the lake. So you can see it's lovely, we've got lovely conditions, lots of nice reflections, the sky looks fantastic, it's really good. Excuse any noise in the background because we are on a flight path for Heathrow here. Bushy Park is in London, but you know, we'll put up with the noise because there's lots of wildlife. So I will speak to you soon. We're going to have a real walk around and a real good explore because, as I say, never been here before. So it's a bit of a fact-finding mission, really. We've been at the second part of the lake for quite a while actually, because there's been loads going on. We had a heron to start with, of course, and then a little egret, and the little egret was fishing. It's been absolutely brilliant. I've got footage of it with a fish in its beak, flying, taking off, jumping around, absolutely superb. And then there were 2 or 3 swans, and they were really having a bit of an argument. So that was really good as well. And one of my friends has just rushed off, so I'm guessing there's something else to photograph. So I'm going to say bye for now, but so far it's Bushy Park is really, 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 really good. Lots of water birds, and I'm guessing we'll see some deer later on today. Been at the lake for quite a while actually, probably about 3/4 of an hour, and it's been brilliant. There's a little egret fishing, and I've got some lovely footage of the little egret catching a fish in slow motion. There's been a couple of swans having a bit of a fight as well, and I've had flight shots of the little egrets, so it's been absolutely superb, it really has. We'll stay here for a little while longer and then go hunting around and see what else we can find. When it comes to the stills, as I say, I've been shooting stills and video. I'm shooting at 2,000th of a second at f7.1, and I've stopped the lens down to make it a little bit sharper. And I'm shooting at 2,000th of a second so that if any of these birds fly, I've got a fast enough shutter speed to freeze the motion. And in fact, the little egret has been flying from one part of the lake to the other part, and there's been lots of action. And then with the video, I've been shooting slow motion, 120 frames a second in 4K video. So it's been really good. Honestly, what a great start to the day. If it carries on like this, we're going to have lots of full up memory cards full of lots of video and lots of stills. So I'll speak to you soon. We're going to move on in a minute. It's been, as I say, superb. Not only did we have the little egrets, the herons, swans, loads of other water birds and loads of action, a couple of female red deer also came into the lake and had a drink and a little wander around. So for, the last hour, it's just been non-stop action, and I've not had a chance to do much to the camera actually, or do much speaking to the camera, because there's been too much going on, and you obviously don't want to miss any of it. And that's always the problem with shooting videos for wildlife photography. The minute you pick up the vlogging camera, something starts happening, and I had to keep throwing the camera down, taking stills and taking videos, and it's been superb. So what a great morning so far. Even if I don't get another thing, it's been absolutely worthwhile. So we are definitely going to go and have a wander around the reserve now, around the park, see what else we can find. But what a great start to the morning. We've moved away from the main lake and walked through some woodland, and now we've come to a little pond, and I've just been talking to some locals, and there's a kingfisher, and in actual fact we have seen it just fly across the lake really quickly. Now the thing is, we're on a fact-finding mission today, so we're not going to spend ages in one place, so we're probably not going to get shots of the kingfisher, because like all wildlife photography, generally you don't just turn up and get lots of great shots. You have to put a bit of time and effort in, don't you? And we're learning about Bushy Park rather than spending a long time in one place. But it's looking good. We're really, really pleased with what's going on so far. As I say, we've spotted the kingfisher, but I don't think we're going to get any great shots of it for the moment. So I'll speak to you soon, guys. Right, so I think we're going to move on now. We've given it sort of half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. We haven't got any shots of the kingfisher yet. I'm going to spin you around. I'll show you the lake. Right. Okay, so hi. Say hi, guys.
Hi, Tom.
As my photography buddies. No kingfishers yet, right?
No.
We did see it, just not
yet.
photographed it, yeah. But look, I'm going to come forward because this pond looks absolutely fantastic. We've got some coots on the pond. There's more hens. There's little perching spots for the kingfisher. So I'm guessing, on its day, this is a really good spot. And yesterday, I think the kingfisher was here a lot. So we're going to move on now, walk through the woodland, see if we can spot anything else, maybe a little owl, see what pops up. But we've got lots of shots in the bag. So bye for now, guys. Right, we're on the move, see if we can find anything else. So what was your favourite thing so far, folks? That we photographed?
Sandwiches. Oh,
Your sandwiches, of course, yeah. Yeah, we've definitely got one person thinking of his stomach. Well, for me, it was definitely the stag in the water.
in the water.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was fantastic. So I've got some nice footage, and hopefully that's come out all right. We're just having a wander through the woodland now. Don't expect to see much, but this woodland is dotted with little ponds, so you never know. And as we've already seen, if you've got a water source, you've generally got more wildlife. So if I'm coming to a place like Bushy Park that I don't know, the first thing I'm going to do is look for the lakes and the ponds, because there's bound to be wildlife there, and then you can wander around from there. Which path do you reckon, guys? Should we straight on? Yeah? Straight up here, yeah? Okay, so we're going to carry on. There's another little pond here. It's got quite a lot of vegetation over it though, so I'm guessing that's probably not going to be great, although that's probably pretty good for dragonflies and stuff like that. So as I say, if you come somewhere new, the first thing to try and find is a water source, so lakes, ponds and stuff like that, because there's going to be more wildlife, so it gives you a starting point. And then obviously it's a case of exploring the rest of the location. But I have to say, Bushy Park I know Richmond Park in London really well. I do lots of deer photography there. Never been to Bushy Park before, and it's lovely. It's more compact, so easier to get around, although I still love Richmond Park for the deer rut, and I'll be there in October. But this is great. Yeah, look, you know, lots of lovely paths through Woodland. I'm just going to spin round again. So it means there's a possibility of woodpeckers. I know there's green woodpeckers here as well. And as I say, little owls, and that would be great if we could see some little owls. Although, again, you'd need to spend a lot of time and really get to know the area. So my advice is get to know the location. If it's a new location, find the water source first, and then it's about spending time. You just need to spend the time. And that would be my biggest piece of advice. Spend the time, get to know whichever local area it is you're using. That's just about it really. We're off now, back home. It's been an absolutely brilliant few hours worth of photography. So we made our way back from the Woodland area, back to the first lake that we started on. And then there's another lake, and in between the two lakes there's a stream. So we were walking along the stream, and it was absolutely fantastic. There was loads of dragonflies, and so we stopped to photograph those guys, and I saw a piece of behaviour I've never seen in my life before. There were two dragonflies mating, and they were basically on a stem of vegetation by the riverbank. And this hornet came in and it literally dive bombed the dragonflies and landed on one of them while they were mating. The two dragonflies took off and they landed in the water, and I've got a couple of stills of this hornet literally stuck on the back of a dragonfly, and one of the dragonflies, the male I think, trying to fly off. I've never seen behaviour like that before, and it just goes to show, like I mentioned earlier, if you go and spend a bit of time near water, there's bound to be wildlife there, and it gives you a really good opportunity to take some great pictures. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have enjoyed it, if you can give it a like, a thumbs up, that really helps my channel, so I'd really appreciate that. And if you haven't already subscribed, if you can consider subscribing, that would be brilliant. The more the merrier. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll speak to you on my next video. So bye for now, guys.